Let's now look at some specific examples of the new standard of play under restraining fouls. The use of the stick on the body of the puck carrier or the non-puck carrier to impede the progress or to gain territorial advantage shall be penalized. The stick placed on the opponent's body and parallel to the ice surface shall be considered as being in a danger zone. Once the stick is in this position, any tug, pull, or poke of consequence shall be penalized. Consequence shall be interpreted as any loss of momentum, causing diminished space between the players, impeding the opponent's progress, causing the opponent to lose balance to any degree, reducing the opponent's ability to pass or shoot the puck, or to receive a pass, or to handle the puck, loss of puck control or possession. Placing the stick between the opponent's legs shall be considered as in a danger zone. If movement, either lateral or otherwise, is restricted in any fashion, a minor penalty for hooking shall be assessed. Should the opponent be caused to fall by this action, a minor penalty for tripping shall be assessed. Focus on the player white trailing the puck carrier. If we watch the stick of the white defender, we can see that the use of the stick is clearly being used to hook the puck carrier under the arm. The action inhibits the player's ability to handle the puck. A penalty for hooking is to be called. Watch the puck carrier in the neutral zone. The back-checking player reaches out with his stick to tug or hook the attacking player's arm. This type of play is seen many times, and the intent is to slow down the attacker and improve his positioning. Even though the player does not go down, a penalty must be assessed, as any restraining foul that impedes or attempts to impede must be penalized. The consequence of this hook is that the player giving the hook has used it to help him close the gap between the players. A hooking penalty is to be assessed. The white defenseman number 6 plants his feet, locks on, and uses his stick to hook the body and slow the player down. A penalty for hooking must be called. If we watch the player in white who is trailing the puck carrier, the stick comes up to hook the hands and then under the arm, causing the player to fall and lose possession of the puck. This is a hooking penalty. White number 25 goes to play the puck carrier. The stick is used to lock on to the player and then cause the player to fall. A hooking penalty must be called even if the player had not fallen. White number 20 locks up the attacking player with the hooking action as he comes across the blue line, causing him to be impeded in his movement and forces the loss of possession of the puck. Once again, the action and intent are illegal under the new standard of play. A minor penalty for hooking must be called as number 7 black uses his stick to impede or restrict the attacking forward's forechecking. The defensive player cannot impede the forechecker's ability to pursue the puck. Locking on is the action whereby a player uses his or her stick to wrap up an opponent and prevent them from moving freely. In this situation, we see that white number 3 in front of the net has used his stick to tie up the attacking forward, which inhibits free movement. A minor penalty for hooking will be assessed. The back checker is using his stick to slow down the puck carrier. A hooking penalty is to be assessed. Let's watch it again, and watch the stick. As it gets caught up in the body, the player loses his stick. There is not to be a holding the stick penalty, as this is judged to be incidental. As play begins to go up ice, the white back checker makes an attempt to play the arm and gloves of the puck carrier. No penalty would be called, as the player was not impeded, nor was there a loss of balance or puck control. The second hook caused the loss of balance and loss of possession. The difference is the degree of the hook and the result of the hook, loss of balance and puck control. penalty for hooking. The clip we see here should have been a penalty call under our rules prior to this new standard of enforcement, as there was no intent to play the puck, and the hook on the body caused a loss of balance and prevented the player from pursuing the puck. We must penalize the illegal use of the stick. Even if the player does not go down, a hooking penalty must be called. The red center impedes the opposing center by having his stick between his legs. This action of having the stick between the legs and impeding the player in any manner must be penalized as hooking. A tripping penalty would be the call if the player were to fall. This is a great example of a legal play by white defenseman number 6. He avoids interference, hooking, a late body check, and putting the stick between the legs. Therefore, no penalty should be assessed. We also see how the red back checker makes no hooking action, and we see him use his speed to get up into the play, and this is what is expected in the game this season. On this play, the forechecking forward gives a hook to the defenseman with the puck, slowing him down and accelerating his own speed. This is often referred to as a slingshot hook and is to be called hooking. Where a player had dumped the puck into the zone, a defender will have the opportunity to finish the check or play the man, so long as this is done immediately after the player releases the puck. However, in this example, the player forechecking gains body position on number 26 white. Number 26 then hooks the player to slow down the forechecker and impedes his progress. A hooking penalty is to be called. The key factors in the clip are: the attacking player is on a breakaway, with possession and control of the puck over the red line. He is fouled from behind with a hook. He loses control of the puck and is denied a reasonable scoring opportunity. Correct call: penalty shot.